Day 13 since delivery. It's New Year's Day, so I've got a few extra hours that I get to work on it today. So we've been busy. I've not gotten a lot done for the last couple of days, just a little, 30 minutes here and there. But I did get the front suspension done, as well as the Wilwood brakes. That was actually kind of fun and simple. One thing I did notice on these brakes, I guess is a newer model because the directions don't have this center bar here, and it looks like on the directions you can install the brake pads through the top using just these retainer clips. But that's not the case for this model. I don't know if it's newer or maybe I've got an older batch. I'm not quite sure, but my guess is it must be some newer model. You've got to remove the whole caliper, install the brakes from the lower side. So that's done, and my lug nuts, they do recommend installing like 3 nuglets just to keep it sturdy and keep it flush while you install your calipers, because you shim to make sure that the brake pad's right dead center, or the drum is dead center from the calipers. But my lug nuts are in another box somewhere, so I don't know where they're at. I remember them in the inventory, so I know that they exist. But I'm not that worried about it. It was just to hold it steady. I do have the center section. That's going to be today's big project. I don't know if I'll get it done today, but I'm going to get started on the independent rear suspension. So I've got the center section on a jack, and I also have my handy Jeep top lift in the attic. So I may lower it down, hook up to it, and allow myself with the squeeze of a button to lift up and adjust and get it centered where it needs to be so I can mount it properly. So I'm kind of thinking that might be handy. It did not work so well when I was trying to take the shell off. So just like the directions say here, to grab a friend, I may get desperate and have to grab a friend again, but we'll see what happens. But before I do that, it looks like I've got to work on spindles. So I got to do some cutting, maybe. I ordered everything through Factory 5, so maybe I'm not going to have to cut because, well, I probably will. Anyways, here we go.